there is a message in what I do. And I love the fact that somebody might listen to my song and feel heard and feel spoken to the same way I feel when I hear other people play something and something really strikes a chord with me. So yeah, the fact that I could do that with what I'm writing and it's my pain that somehow helps somebody else sounds cheesy, but to be honest, that's also it for me.
Nice. What has been the hardest part of the process from sort of writing to recording so far?
Confidence. To get into the room, again, I'm going to try not to sound to get into the room and feel like you belong there. To feel exposed, because I'm going, oh my god, everyone's looking at me, I've got to do something, what the heck do I do? And so that's one of the hardest part. Also, daring to bear myself. I find that when I write something, I go, ooh, if people hear me sing this, they're going to understand that it's to do with me.
Mm.
And it's really exposing. And I have to force myself not to edit what I write, what my first instinct is, because I go, oh no, I don't want people to know that about me. And so I go, let's look for a way. Let's say them. There's a song I'm currently writing, and it's I, but I decided to depersonalize it a little bit by going you, so that it doesn't feel like someone's walked into my bedroom while I'm crying, type of thing. So yeah, I've actually forgotten the question, but
the hardest part about
Yeah.
writing, the
Yeah.
process. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's beautiful. Yeah, that's good. Well, the question next is, did you ever feel like you couldn't do it?
No, literally, as I listen to what I do, this is why when doing the recordings, I can't settle on what I'm hearing, because if I settle, I'll feel very overwhelmed, because I still don't understand what's happening. I still don't understand, even though I'm there, I'm sitting down in my room trying to craft the songs. It's just so unexpected. It's odd. And so when things like this happen, I have to disengage from what's happening, because I just don't understand how it's happening. I've written it, I'm going, okay. So yeah, it's overwhelming. It's everything. I don't know how. In a way, it's almost like I don't know how life existed before I started music, because I felt like my life was busy, and I have no idea how I was able to create space for music. So yeah, I'm inspired by my story. I'm inspired. I use it. I go, remember you did this, so that's possible. So when I walk into a room, when I feel like I don't belong, I gain confidence that I'm doing something that I didn't feel I belonged to, and it seems to be going okay. So so music's changed my life. Period.
What have you learned about yourself through this journey?
What have I learned by myself? I'm going to answer this truthfully. I've learned that I'm talented. I want to win saying that, because it feels like I want to kind of shrink. But I've learned that I'm talented. I needed other people's almost validation to go, I'm like, oh, does it sound right? I've learned to fully accept me. And that my oddness and my what I call weirdness, all the things that I felt like made me feel like I needed to conform to what I think I'm supposed to be, I've learned that that's okay. And I think that that's the greatest gift that this can do for me, that it's okay to be me. I don't have to hide anymore. I don't have to be the mom that does the thing that other people do, that it's okay for me to be who I am. But also what that has done is helped me to accept people for who they are, and understand that even if what they do or what they sound or whatever is different to what my perception is of it, it's okay. And so I've released people in my life because I've accepted them for who they are, because I've learned to accept myself. Because suddenly okay, I have to say this. It feels like if we are not where we're meant to be, we feel like we're like a square peg in a whatever. And so I felt like we all have our place to be. And when you find that place, you suddenly become you, or you relax into who you are. That's a long answer, but that's a really important one because that's one of my key lessons.
How do you hope to inspire others?
Exactly the same thing. I have a real, and I hope I never lose the wonder. I hope I never lose this wonder of going far out. Inside me, I'm going, oh my God, this is happening. But I'm going, yeah, of course, I expect it to happen. I hope that people understand that any day can be the. Oh, that people understand what they're capable of. You can start anything at any time. You don't have to follow the rules that people put in place to be able to define what is and what isn't. You don't have to. Just be you, and that's okay. So I hope people understand how ordinary I am. Because if they do, they can understand that they can do exactly the same thing. I hope that. I hope people understand that anything is possible. Life is so exciting. And if we approach life from a position of, this is the day that we have, I can do anything. It's yet to be written. This does not ignore the fact that there are challenges. I do not ignore that fact. It's just you understand that you face the day, you take a break, you take a deep breath, and your day one can start again every day. Every day. Without music, I didn't notice that. And so I have a bad day, the next day I take a deep breath and go, it's a new day. I can write the script now. I have one life. I have to write it the way I want to. And if the way I want to write it does not hurt anybody, it doesn't do anything, then it's fine. And if people can see that, I'll be so happy. Seriously, I'm so ordinary, it's unbelievable.